Greetings to our sister school in Portland. I'm happy to be able to give you a video and to say hello from Tucson. I'd like to especially welcome all of the new teachers, the brand new teachers to the profession. I hope that you love your first year. And for all the other teachers, thank you for being part of the great work of education in our country. I was asked to describe how the LaSallian Brothers and the Corporate Work Study program are connected. And over my time working at San Miguel, I have learned that the Corporate Work Study program is a beneficial and helpful way for our students to be able to see themselves in a career that they wouldn't otherwise see themselves in. I think it's a great strength and aspect for students to have perhaps 4 years of different opportunities in different businesses so they can learn what they like and what they don't like in a career. And I think that this especially helps students in poverty to see a job that they can do that they didn't know existed before their work program.
Hi everyone, my name is Soralia Gomez and I'm a college counselor here at San Miguel High School in Tucson. I'm going to talk about a little bit of how I think the corporate work study programs helps our students by giving them the opportunity to explore different career fields, network, and grow as a person since they are in their freshman year of high school. When they apply to colleges, they already have a resume, they know how to do interviews, they know how to do handshakes, and have, and of course, the experience in the different fields. I personally benefited a lot from the corporate work study program when I was here as a student at San Miguel. So I'm an alumni of the school. I graduated 2010 and I worked at the U of A my first year, but then my next 3 years I worked at Radiology Limited, which was in the medical field. I loved my job, I loved what I did and the people I worked with, but I knew I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. I knew I wanted to help people, but then I didn't want to do it in the medical field. So it helped me a lot. It's a great opportunity and a great idea. To all the faculty and staff, I want to wish you a blessed year and thank you for all that you do.
All right, how you doing? I'm Brother Jack. I teach 5 sections of biology at San Miguel High School, in addition to being a co-coach on our robotics team, our rocketry team, our drone team, and our 3D printing group. A lot of fun. So I think that the Cristo Rey model is definitely a creative solution for the brothers in teaching underserved communities. I've taught in a whole lot of traditional high schools, and serving just the underserved is not an easy thing to do, especially if there are financial difficulties. We have to be able to pay our teachers. We have to be able to do stuff, justly, and that costs. One of the ways, and a brilliant creative solution, has been the Cristo Rey model, and what it does to allow our students to work towards raising that tuition, paying the salaries, getting them a top-notch professional education, and a top-notch academic education at the same time. It's a win-win for everybody.
Hi, I'm Bethany Field, and I teach anatomy and physiology here at San Miguel High School in Tucson. I truly believe that as a teacher here at San Miguel, I've learned so much more about the things that we can do as teachers to help our students to reach success in life. I believe that the CWSP program is one of the best things we do for our students. The LaSallian education is important as well, and the two actually tie together really well. We're providing a quality education for students who otherwise might not receive it, and the work experience that they're getting is invaluable. The skills that they're getting, the jobs that they're seeing, I think our students are realizing the potential that they have to break out of a poverty cycle and set high goals. Their families may not even realize how to attain those goals, but together here we can give them the skills, the tools, the pathways that they need in order to be successful.
My name is Melissa Schwinn, and I teach visual arts at San Miguel. I connect the business model to LaSallian education because it gives students real-world experience in experiencing the 5 core principles, especially the idea of going to work every day. That in itself, in essence, is a really creative response to quality education that we want to provide our children. And every day that they go into work, they're entering to learn new skills that will basically supply them with the tools that they need to go out into the world and serve. San Miguel has pushed me to grow as a professional by asking me to step out of my comfort zone and sort of unpack and redefine what I think of teaching and learning and what that means to me. And they ask me to sort of expand that definition, rebuild it every day that I step into the classroom. Another thing San Miguel has asked me to do is to see Christ in others and to see Christ in myself. And I'm reminded of that every day that I greet my students at the door.
Hi, my name is Jerry Meyer. I'm the Theology Department Chair and Campus Minister at San Miguel. Hi, Polly. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Tim. How you doing? Alma gave us a bunch of questions to think about, and there are two that have really been sticking in my mind to answer for her. And the first is the one that specifically is unique to us and to you and to the new school in Oakland, and that's that interplay between LaSallian and Cristo Rey, and how did they fit together? And I think the answer is found in the idea of transforming. When you think about what the purpose of the brothers is to provide a human and a Christian education to the young, especially the poor, well, that's our wheelhouse. Well, what does that human and Christian education do? In your awesome vision statement, you talk about developing future leaders, and in our mission statement, we talk about transforming young people, and we're talking about the same thing. We're taking them from where they are to what they can really be, and it's that human and Christian education that really allows us to do that. And in the LaSallian context, we are specifically reaching out for the poor and doing that. And providing them that great education that we have, and the corporate work study piece, and the introduction to God and how important that is, that really allows that all to be connected together. All of them have to work together. If you think about it, we can teach them about God all we want, but if we're not going to help them break the cycle of poverty, they're probably not going to think about God. And if we teach them how to break the cycle of poverty and to get that great job, but we don't teach them about God, we missed meaning. And so they have to work together. And so I think they all do come together in that way. The other question that I was thinking about that she posed to us is the idea of LaSallians without limits, and what does that mean for us? And I think it means this, that our God is a God that lives on the margins, a God that is a God of the peripheries. God is there seeking out his privileged people, seeking out the poor, economically poor, seeking out the disabled, seeking out those with limited opportunities and resources. He's seeking out the kid that's living like 3 blocks away from Nike but can't afford Nike shoes. Right? So we're reaching out to get those kids. I'm reaching out to get the kid who lives on the Tohono O'odham Reservation who wouldn't otherwise get that education, just like you're reaching out for the kids in your neighborhoods to bring them to get that connection with us and to get that really good education. And we're cooperating with God in that way. To go beyond maybe our comfort zone and to go to maybe some schools and some churches and some places where we wouldn't think about going, but we know that there are kids there, and we want those kids to come to our school because we know they can be so much more, and we know God is with them, and we can help God continue to be with them if we could just get them over to Fenwick Avenue, if we get them to San Fernando Avenue, and be with us in our schools. So have a wonderful retreat. Have a wonderful school year. I'm thinking about you guys and praying for you every day.